What's going on, guys, and welcome to Yota Xpedition. Right here we have Andrew's Tundra, which we just finished doing a full build on. If you guys missed it, make sure to check it out. Link is in the description. But as you can see, we have some 37s on here. You might be asking, what do we do to make them fit? So in this video, we're gonna show you. So for starters, you're gonna need some sort of lift kit. In this case, we have a full kit from Dobinson's. This is the MRR kit with remote reservoirs. We also have some other additional bits on there, like upper control arms, new axles, and some lower knuckles. So you're gonna need something to get your Tundra lifted. So the first thing you're gonna have to remove on your Tundra is going to be your front mud flaps. You're not gonna have enough room to keep those without your tires rubbing when you turn. So the next thing you want to remove after removing your mud flap is the bracket that is behind your fender liner. So on the back side of your fender liner, you're going to peel that back and you're going to find a metal bracket back there. Unbolt it and remove it. And that's going to give you a little bit more room on the back side of your wheel. Once you have that bracket removed, you need to figure out a way to hold your fender liner back. So whether you zip tie it or you have some sort of bolt holding it in place, we installed a kit that is made by Westcott Designs that's really clean and makes it super easy. While you're down there in that general area, you can see you have a piece that sticks out from your body mount. In most cases, when running 37s, you're going to have to cut this off. So the kit that we got from Westcott Designs comes with some plates. So once you do cut this, you can weld the plate back on to make it look like it's finished and paint it. The last thing we did to fit 37s on this Tundra is trimmed the front part of the fender liner as well. So the bottom bolt of your fender flare is a good starting point, and you just want to cut the fender liner straight across. Now there is going to be some plastic bracketry back there. We did cut that with a Dremel and made it, as clean as possible, but you're gonna have to cut that on both sides so that you have clearance up front. So when it comes to modifications and cutting, that's pretty much it. All the stuff that you need to do is going to be in the front of your Tundra. When it comes to the rear, you don't have to touch it. You can just mount some 37s back there and you're good to go. So once you have all that stuff done, you're ready to mount your brand new wheels and tires. So let's talk about the ones that we have here on this Tundra. So these are the Method 709 HD wheels in a 17 by 8.5 with a plus 25 offset. And then we have it wrapped in some 37 1250 Baja Boss from Mickey Thompson. These are their AT tires. These are a super nice aggressive tire when it comes to the AT category. As you can see with this wheel and tire combo, we don't have a crazy amount of poke. If you went with something that had a lower offset with, say, 0, that would stick out an inch further than what we currently have on here, and you would probably have to cut a whole lot more to make those things fit so that you can turn your truck as far as you need. All right, guys, that is a wrap for how to fit some 37s on your Tundra. Just wanted to make a quick, straightforward video, just touching the basics on how to get them fitted on there. If you guys want any of the parts we talked about, we have that and way more on YotaXpedition.com. If you have any questions about what we did to this Tundra that we didn't answer in this video, make sure to drop a comment down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video.